Werewolves. They've scared us for centuries. Humans who take on the form of the wild wolf, taking to the night of a full moon to hunt and kill. In movies, they beguile our imagination and tease the nightmares of our dream world. But long before the moving picture, tales of these magical transformations had spread across the world. Are these simply tall tales created by our imaginative fears? Or is there more?
I was driving on Highway M28 towards Sault Ste. Marie when a dog ran in front of my SUV. I slammed on the brakes, but I felt the powerful thud when I hit it. I wondered if the thing was alright, but before I could get out of my car, I saw the dog get up on two legs. It towered over my car and it roared at me, and I immediately threw the car in reverse and got the hell out of there. Later, I found a huge dent in my car, far bigger than any dog could have left.
All throughout Michigan, there have been people claiming sightings of werewolves. Despite the generally accepted claim that werewolves are complete superstition, these sightings keep appearing for over a century. So much so, it has influenced modern culture. Where have I seen this before? It is this kind of influence that has caused a heated debate among various experts both for and against the existence of the canid beasts.
The thought of a werewolf is simply impossible. Metamorphosis does exist. We see it all the time in insects. However, the thought of a human being switching to another species triggered by the light of the moon is simply absurd. Despite what people blame the effect of the moon for, our lunar neighbor controls the tides via gravitational pulls as its elliptical orbit pushes and pulls at the waters. The light itself has no ill effects as it's simply a reflective effect of the sun. So if it was the light, wouldn't the effect happen more strongly during the day? There is simply no proof and no plausible genetic explanation for such a transformation. It's all superstition.
So me and my friends were out camping. It was by Sleeping Bear Dunes, I'm pretty sure. We were telling scary stories around the lamp in our cabin. One of the girls was in the middle of a really freaky story when it happened, so we were already pretty jumpy. We started hearing scratching noises outside, but we were already pretty freaked again, so we thought we were imagining it. Could have been a tree. The place is always getting hit with branches when it's windy. But it wasn't windy. I decided to look out because no one else would, and then something, I don't know what the hell it was, jumped out and hit the window, growling and baring teeth. I didn't stop to stare at the thing. I just dropped to my knees, prayed, and the girls turned off the lamps. We just crouched there in the dark. I don't think we were ever that quiet in our lives. Finally, the scratching and the growling went away. I figured it had to be a bear, but that morning we found these footprints. They looked like a dog's, only way bigger than I've ever seen. One of the girls was a CIT for Girl Scouts. She said they were wolf prints. Still, I don't know, they were as big as my boyfriend's foot.
It may seem far-fetched for a human to transform into a canid, yes, but other feats in our history seem impossible. The Great Wall of China and the Pyramids of Giza, for example, along with countless other monuments that were built with primitive technology, yet we cannot match what they had done with modern tools in the same amount of time. Many theorists explain these significant advancements on alien encounters, but how is the theory of magic or trans-species metamorphosis any less convincing than those encounters? Is it impossible to say that werewolves could also be explained by extraterrestrials visiting our world and giving a select few the gift of transformation? Currently, various peoples of various cultures are undergoing treatment with a wolf hormone. This hormone changes their DNA to convert it to that of lycanthropy origin. It's not hard to imagine that eating the flesh or drinking the blood of a wolf might result in the same type of mutation. Native Americans would wear the skins of the animals they wish to transform into, allowing them to fuse with their souls. Being a werewolf is more than just a myth. It's a lifestyle and almost a religion.
I was walking on the trail, tracking a buck I saw about 10 minutes prior. I come up to a clearing, I see it. It's beautiful. It's a 8-pointer standing right there. I start to line up my sight, and out of nowhere, fucking wolf comes up and kills it before I even get a chance to. I'm like, what the hell? All this time and effort for nothing? Before I even have a chance to react, sucker stands up on 2 legs. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Before I even have a chance to react, even run or do anything, it just runs off and disappears. I mean, the good thing was I still got the deer, but I mean, what the hell?
Even with all the evidence for both arguments, we still do not have a definite answer to the existence of werewolves. Many, if not all, witness accounts are sketchy at best, yet they have evidence that cannot simply be explained away. What do you believe?
So the officer and I went out there to take a look at it. You know, he just tried to chew in around the doors. And you could see a dog print, you know, alongside the window there. And so it was, you know, obviously a dog.